Ivan Matyushenko versus Alizhan Muratov.
I've never seen anyone do what Alizhan did to Prudnik and Ermes. It was incredible. His level is so high. Ivan's hook technique is very fast, but as much as I love Ivan, if he can't pin Alizhan quickly, I don't see a path to victory. Alizhan doesn't have a huge frame, but when you see him in person, he doesn't look intimidating until you notice his massive arms. When he grabs a hold of you, you can tell he's very strong.
Reno Masik versus Ibragim Sagov.
I'm really impressed with Reno. He's versatile and can do a lot. Sagov has a ridiculously strong press, but I'm leaning toward Reno. I think he'll outlast Sagov inside, and this might just turn into a dogfight where Reno could pull out the win.
Devon Laroch versus Oleg Petrenko.
You can't ignore the weight cut Devon has to make. He's heavy right now, and Devon at 105 kilos is not the same as super heavyweight Devon. For Petrenko to win, he'll need to go straight through Devon 4 times. If the match stops and Devon manages to put any kind of bleed on him, Devon wins. We don't know how strong Devon actually is or how he'll perform at this lighter weight, but he'll likely rebound to 115 kilos. The day of competition, he's going to be way heavy. I'm picking Devon. I respect Petrenko a lot. He's Pushkar's student and the 105 champ for a reason. But I'd say it's 60-40 for Devon, possibly even 70-30.
Irakli Zirakashvili versus Georgi Tautiev.
Tautiev is amazing. He's a giant, very tall, with a devastating top roll. He even beat Trubin a couple of years ago. Irakli is impressive too, and though he lost to Dodikyan, it seems like he's still progressing. Since he trains with the best arm wrestler in the world, I think Irakli will take this match.
Oleg Zhok versus Betkili Oniani.
Betkili is tough. He destroyed Tainov and might flash pin Oleg every time. Oleg won the WAF and the East versus West belt at 85 kilos, and now he's going for the 95 kilos belt. I love Oleg, but I think Betkili wins this one.
David Samushia versus Vladimir Mayorov.
Vladimir is insane. You can't bet against Samushia because he does the impossible every time. But I think Vladimir has the best chance of anyone so far. This is his second shot, and he nearly had him the first time. Vladimir beat Adam confidently, and Adam is strong. It's hard to bet against Samushia, but Vladimir almost did it before. And now that he's had more time to prepare, he has a really good shot.
Artur Makarov versus Omar Kozakoglu.
Omar has the same size hand and wrist as Oleg Zhok and Artur, which is exciting. But I still think Artur wins because of his experience.
Azat Srapyan versus Danil Ustinov.
Denil Ustinov looks insane. His arms are crazy. I don't know who's going to win, but if you're going by physical appearance alone, I'd have to go with the bigger guy. I'm picking Ustinov to win.
Dimitrina Petrova versus Carolina Pettersson.
Carolina's awesome, but watching Dimitrina turn Takanaka into a hook like that was really impressive. Once she sunk her hook, it was over. Carolina, though, is great at hanging in that pronated top roll, and she has a lot of endurance. I think Carolina wins 4-3. She'll lose the first 3 and come back to win the next 4.
Vitaly Laletin versus Georgi Zeranov.
You want to say Vitaly, but Zeranov is such an unknown factor. He looks like he's getting stronger, so it's hard to predict. Logic says Vitaly because he's on the rise and people want to see him face Levon, but Zeranov could be the dark horse here. He might surprise everyone. The way he top-rolled Ravaz was incredible. He didn't just beat him, he dominated. Zeranov is thick and solid.
Michael Todd versus Gennady Kvikvinia.
I'm feeling better after dealing with diverticulitis and GERD. I got medication yesterday for that, and I'm currently at 290 pounds. I can't eat large portions right now, but in about a week, I'll be able to start increasing my intake, and I expect to be around 300 pounds for the match. I've been focusing on my training, especially my pronation and riser lifts, and my strength is even better than it was in my last match. Gennady and I both had a similar surgery, but my arm is just healthy and it feels good. Gennady is a strong and determined competitor, and his sideways hits are powerful, but I think the key to victory will be to control his hand and wrist to negate his explosive side pressure. I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to run over him, and I don't think he's going to be strong enough to run over me. So the match will likely stop, and it'll come down to a battle of who wants it more. I believe I have a 60-40 advantage over Gennady in our match.
Todd Hutchings versus Yoshi Kanai.
If Yoshi is back to the form that beat John Brzenk multiple times, this is going to be an incredible fight. Yoshi has endurance, and if the power is close, we're in for a real battle, something the modern arm wrestling world hasn't seen before. But if Yoshi isn't at that level anymore, Todd Hutchings will run him over. Right now, Todd's back pressure combined with his side pressure is what makes him so dangerous.
Nugzari Chikadze versus Ogujan Kochak.
Kochak is impressive. He was at Zloty Tour and won a lot of matches, including beating Marcio. He's currently 235 pounds, and I'm picking him for this one. Nugo is great, but Kochak is really strong.
Irina Gladkaya versus Brigitta Ivanfi.
I know Brigitta is accomplished, but I see so much of Irina on social media, training hard, and I feel like she's going to be the favorite. It doesn't look like she's stopped training at all. I'm not sure how often she competes, but it seems like she's been consistently putting in the work.